So, if anyone forgot from previous shulim, if your chidush contradicts any of the chachamim, even from the previous generation, we're not even talking about 800 or 900 years ago or 2,000 years ago. If your chidush contradicts Rashi, if your chidush contradicts Rambam, it's not a chidush, it's an error. There's no chidush, it's an error, it's a mistake. You will never be right and Rashi wrong. You will never be right and Rambam wrong. Never. Never, ever, ever. It's impossible for it to happen. Why? You are closer to a monkey than them. With all due respect, I am too. We have no idea who these people are. I'll give you an idea. One time there was a man named Rabbi Yitzchak. He wasn't exactly a rabbi, but they called him Rabbi Yitzchak. Poor as dirt, but righteous. As poor can possibly be, he studied his Torah, he did his business, but what could he do? Nothing was paying, nothing was doing. As poor as can possibly be. It gets to a point of starvation, it gets to a point of no food, suffering, it's tough. But he's not worried about that. What is he worried about? He's worried about that for almost 2 decades that he's been married to his wife, they haven't had a son. They haven't had a child. The only thing they can think about day and night is having a child, and they can't have a child. So, sad, praise to Hashem, but what else could he possibly do? One day, as the poverty continues, in those days, it's either you were extremely rich, few, or you're poor as can possibly be. There was no middle class. One day he finds a stone in the field. He doesn't know much about stones, but he brings it to his wife. His wife brings the stone to the local expert. Local expert says, this is a priceless stone. This is something that's, you have no idea. You're the richest people in the country. Forget about it in the town. Here, take a couple $1,000s to buy groceries and do whatever it is that you want. But this is a stone that I'm more than happy to sell for you if you give me the honor to sell it for you. Please. Obviously, them striking rich overnight. Wonderful. Apparently, this story is important enough for the Yetzer Hara to arrive 3 times in. He's sitting also. So, the guy puts it on the market. Little by little, people come in to see, wow, this precious stone, beautiful, but no one can afford it. One day they get a couple of messengers from a different country. Says, yes, the king of some country, one of the, he's looking for a specific stone, and we want the owner of this stone is perfect. It's perfect for what he's looking for. So where's the owner? Oh, the owner is Rabbi Yitzchaki. Yeah, I'll bring him here. Okay, listen, we're leaving tomorrow morning. You're gonna come meet our king, and I'll give you whatever you want for this stone because he needs it. Because it just this was the eye in his statue. So Rabbi Yitzchaki knows he doesn't have much of a choice here. If he says I'm not going, they're gonna kill him. So now his wife doesn't have a kid or a husband. If he says yes, and he goes to this king, he's going to be partner to Avodah Zarah. He's partner to Avodah Zarah. He doesn't know what to do. And he prays to Hashem to give him something, b'siyata d'ishmaya, to do something. The next day they go on a boat. He has the stone in his hand the whole time. He doesn't know what to do. They're on a boat. The sea starts rocking. And he gets a brilliant idea. I'm going to throw the stone in the water. He throws the stone in the water, makes it pretend as if it fell out of his hand. And then he pretends like he went crazy for losing the stone. They arrive at the seashore. Like, oh, where's the guy with the stone? We heard you wrote us letters with the guy with the stone. We heard it's the stone. He goes, no, it's this guy. He goes, what do you mean? There's a drunk. He's a crazy person, this guy. Because no, you don't understand. This guy, don't even touch him. Don't even bother with this guy. Poor guy. He just had a priceless $20 million stone and he just lost it. Don't even touch him. Like, we already feel bad enough for him. Put him on the next boat to go back to wherever he came from. Choice. They put him on a boat. They send him home. As soon as he comes home, he gets off the boat. This old man, right off the boat, covered up, comes closer to him, and then grabs him really fast. He goes, you are going to have a son that's going to light the world. Because you took something that was worth priceless to man, but was against Hashem. And he says that his eyes were like that diamond. And when he came home, he told his wife, I believe I just saw Eliyahu Navi. And their son, that was born a year later, his name is RASHI. Wow. That's Mesirut Nefesh. That's Mesirut Nefesh. Can any of us that have food to eat, have roofs over our head, not worried about lunch tomorrow or dinner next week, would you give up 20, 30, 50 million dollars? Just to chas v'shalom not be partner of avodah zarah that you can't even see? Or you just pretend like you didn't see it and you don't know that it's happening? It's their business, whatever they're doing. I just sold them the diamond. What do I care what they do with it? That's the Greek in us. That's the Esav in us. Says, no, it's what's my problem what they're doing with the rock? What's my problem what they do with this? What's my problem? It is your problem. You're not thinking with a pure mind. You're thinking with the Esav. You're thinking with the Yetzirah.